This is KATU News at 5 on your side.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this digital edition of KATU News at 5. I'm Barry Mangold. We begin with new information from yesterday's shooting at Clackamas Town Center. The sheriff's office has identified the 18-year-old suspect who deputies arrested last night as Anthony Cornejo Morales of Gresham. Deputies say that he shot a 15-year-old in the hand. The victim was hospitalized afterwards and is expected to recover. Cornejo Morales is now in jail on several charges, including second-degree attempted murder and assault. That shooting unfolded just before 3 o'clock in the mall's parking lot outside of Barnes & Noble. The Clackamas County Sheriff's Office says it is still investigating this incident and is still urging anyone with information to reach out. You can contact the office by calling the number on your screen right now or visiting their website. And a new law will allow school districts to crack down on drivers who pass stopped school buses. Portland Public Schools confirms they plan to install cameras. KATU's Victor Park has more.
Watch as an SUV. This is the kind of incident that sparked Oregon lawmakers to pass a bill allowing school districts to install cameras outside of school buses.
Especially because in the areas like in a major city, it's crazy. We have traffic all the time.
Video of drivers caught failing to stop for buses will be sent to law enforcement, who could then issue a citation. Parents like Shariah Chest support the technology.
When I was in high school, like 10 years ago, there was officers who would have to wait by school bus stops because people would just blaze through. They don't care.
Well, not everyone is in support of the idea. In fact, some would like to see money spent towards crosswalks like this one, speed bumps, and other measures taken to protect students walking along major thoroughfares like Northeast 33rd.
Including slowing the, lowering the speed limit in certain areas around schools. There continue to be homeless people in parks with their schools. So to me, I don't know if this boils to the top of the list from a child safety perspective.
Portland Public Schools tells KATU they plan to install cameras on their buses, but could not give any specifics.
So, I mean, that would be the other side of it. If they have to pull money from somewhere else, then what programs are cut or what else is lost in the context of putting something like this in place.
Meanwhile, some believe schools are responsible for doing whatever it takes to protect kids.
We just have to do like little steps. It's just, like I said, small things make a big difference.
KATU's Victor Park reporting there. And we reached out to a blanket of school districts tonight, but we are still waiting to confirm which plan to use those cameras when that new law takes effect on January 1st. And if you haven't sent your Christmas presents out yet, time is ticking. Today is the final day to ship out packages with any mail service. To make sure that your loved ones get their presents on time for Christmas, use the USPS's Priority Mail Express service. That's the only service offered that will get presents to their final destination on time. Keep in mind, this is only for domestic shipping. International shipping is not included. And the winter weather is here, and the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office is giving tips on how you can stay safe. To be prepared, make sure that you have these things in your car. Take a look. A cell phone charger, a shovel in case that it snows, a windshield scraper, jumper cables, and tire chains. And they also suggest creating a kit for your home in case of an emergency with things like water, food, flashlights, and toiletries. And for a full list of items to create your own survival kit, head to the Multnomah County website /customize your kit. And now we got to bring in Allison Guttleber. You saw her just there in that shot, and now we get to talk to her. All right, so it is the shortest day of the year today, right? Yeah.
It is, but only after this we're going to see those sunsets later and later. I mean, it's not going to be right away, but as we get closer to the new year, starting to see a little bit. Let's talk about today. So today, like Barry just mentioned, the shortest day of the year, winter officially began. It's not really feeling like winter out there right now. Temperatures are sitting in the 50s as we go throughout this week, still staying in the 50s, but winter began at 1:21 earlier this morning. Temperatures across the area, I mentioned the 50s, 52 in Portland, 49 in Salem. You could see it's much cooler over towards the east. You can see a lot of blue on the map. 39 in Pendleton, 37 in Burns, 40s over in LeGrand, 50 degrees over in Tillamook, and even down to Florence. A look outside right now, so you could see some of those droplets on the camera lens. This is a look at downtown Portland. There's a bit of cloud cover out there. You can't see too much because of the banner, but overcast, guys. 52 degrees, like I mentioned. South-southwesterly winds 8 miles per hour. And I want to show you a different camera. This is a look in Dayton. This is Stoller Family Estate camera. You can really see the clouds in this one, and it's also rainy around that area as well. Here is a look at the radar. So you could see there is some heavy rainfall right now just south of Portland, even getting closer to Woodburn, over towards the Coast Range, close to Tillamook, that area. Government camp dealing with some mixing. Now, as we go throughout the rest of this evening, we start to dry out, seeing a lot of cloud cover. And then as we wake up tomorrow morning, at first we're looking dry, but then we have a system moving in, bringing that widespread rain. You could see this is around 7:30 in the morning. Some showers start to make it onshore, but really the bulk of this gets in around 10, 11 o'clock. This gets into the valley. We should see a lot of those showers lingering around in the afternoon. Some moderate to heavy downpours as well. And then around 5:36 starts to get a bit better, just very scattered and lighter showers as we head into Monday. Monday is going to start out dry and very cloudy as well, but we have more rain on the way Monday evening. Tuesday for Christmas Eve, we should be seeing showers. Wednesday, when Hanukkah and Christmas start, we're also going to see more rain in the forecast, and Thursday we're not getting rid of that rain. So here's a look at Christmas. We should be seeing some light rain showers and lots of cloud cover as the day starts on Christmas Eve on Tuesday. Temperatures only in those lower 50s. Now the upper 40s for Christmas Day, much cooler. Now when Santa visits the houses, likely to be dry, but more rain moving in after that. Also, I want to mention those temperatures. We are staying above average as we go throughout the rest of this week, even really going towards the last day of 2024. We are going to stay above average, maybe seeing one day that's getting close to around average. Let's talk about temperatures tonight. We are seeing temperatures fall down to the 40s, 44 in Tillamook, 46 in Newport, 47 in Lincoln City. Tomorrow afternoon, temperatures back in those mid 50s, even cooler in Astoria, 52 degrees. Getting into the valley, 50s again, right at 52 in Troutdale, lower 50s for Salem, even a bit cooler in Scappoose and Longview. Now Cascades in the Gorge, much cooler as always, 43 in the Dalles, 43 in Hood River as well, right at 40 in Government Camp, and overnight lows tonight back down to the 30s, near freezing in Government Camp. Tomorrow afternoon for Pendleton, temperatures back to the upper 40s, close to the 50s. But if you look at the difference between Pendleton and Burns and even Baker City, much cooler in the lower 40s. So overall, this upcoming week, we have more chances for rain, and we're also going to see those temperatures stay well above average.
Okay, Allison, thanks so much. This is all good to know. And hey, speaking of the winter solstice here, we also want to talk about one celebration that happened earlier today. The Leach Garden celebrated the winter solstice by hosting a festival with an ice lantern scavenger hunt, tea, and hot apple cider in the garden's historic manor. That event, fun for the whole family, where there were story times for kids in the covered arbor, gratitude trees, and nature crafts.
It seems to be very nice. When I plan this event, I try to think about what is opposite of most holiday activities that can be really overstimulating. And so this event is meant to just be really calm and peaceful and restorative, and which is really important around the holidays when it's high stress.
And the garden is open year-round from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. They also host weekly events. To participate, head to their website, leachgarden.org. And with today being the winter equinox, I should say, Salt and Straw is also celebrating. To brighten up the day, the ice cream shop is upgrading every single scoop to a double scoop. That deal is just in time to try their holiday flavors before they are gone. And for any late gift givers, you can buy a $25 gift card, and you'll get a free $5 bonus at 11 o'clock tonight. And if you have any last-minute holiday shopping to do, there is one more day left to visit the Portland Saturday Market. Tomorrow is the last day you can shop at the iconic outdoor market located along the waterfront park near Burnside and Nadeau Parkway. Anyone visiting will be sure to find dozens of local crafts, souvenirs, gifts, and of course, food. This season, the market was open on Sundays again, but that may not be the case next year, according to one longtime seller.
I would like very much to see the need for Sundays to come back, but we can't do it until we have enough vendors willing to spend the time down here on Sundays. It costs a lot of money to put on the Saturday market.
The market will be open tomorrow from 11 o'clock to 4:30 in the afternoon before closing for the season. It will reopen in March. And it's the end of an era for the Pickles Pub House on Mississippi Avenue. At the end of the year, the pub house is closing its doors. In an Instagram post, the team said that the pub house was only meant to be a temporary 3-month pop-up. And although they are closing, they say that fans should get excited for an announcement coming next month. The pub house officially opened their doors back in March of this year. Tonight, the Portland Trail Blazers are on the road as they take on the San Antonio Spurs. You can watch that game free on KATU 2.2 Charge or Xfinity Channel 1170. You can scan the QR code on your screen to learn more on how to watch the game for free. Tip-off is set for 5:30. And after the game, join KATU Sports Director Tyree Smith, Danny Morang, and Joe Simons for our post-game show, the Rip City Wrap-Up. That is also on 2.2 Charge, and you can stream that show on the KATU YouTube channel. And today, the University of Tennessee is playing Ohio State to see who will face off against the Oregon Ducks this season at 10-2. The favorites to win the game are the Tennessee Volunteers as it stands now. If they move on, they would play January 1st in Pasadena against the Ducks. And that's it for this digital edition of KATU News at 5. We're back on the air after the game around 8:30. We'll see you then. Have a great rest of your Saturday.